Hi everyone, welcome back to another ramble. It's Joe. Back again. So I'd like to kick things off by saying, you'll probably have noticed that the past few rambles I have done have been deleted, including, I haven't done it yet, but the one I put up yesterday will probably also be deleted, due to recent events that I will be getting into to an extent, but not too much. I've been informed basically through events that I need to be a little careful about the way I phrase some things, and I'm semi-concerned about the way I have phrased some things in yesterday's ramble and then the ones before that. So no more should be deleted, because I think the situation is handled. That's minus yesterday's, but I think for the most part the situation is handled. At least I hope it is. But yeah, so don't be alarmed though. Every day there should be new rambles up. I know tomorrow I'll be home by myself like all day, and I was thinking about putting out like an actual video of like me rambling while I'm like playing a game or something. We'll see. I don't know if you guys would watch that. Maybe the nothing to watch is better, because you can do other things and don't have to like split focus. Sorry, today and yesterday have been rough. So anyway, I guess let's get into it. So I didn't get out of bed until about 1 p.m. today. I had breakfast, and then a few hours later I had dinner, and I've just been playing games on my Switch and my PlayStation today. I played some Dead by Daylight. I played a new rhythm game I got. I want to tell you guys about the new Otome games I got. But I think we'll save that for another ramble. Anyway, I think I'm gonna talk about last night. Not like what happened, just like what I've been feeling, and what needed to be done, I guess, as a result. I just need to talk to somebody, and I don't. Oh yeah, and I told my mom today, because let me back up. So last night I had to do one of the hardest and most painful things I have ever done, and I had to cut contact with my best friend in all of the ways that we have contact, at least that I could think of. And I don't, I don't know if let me back up. So I had to cut contact, and unfortunately I didn't get to say like proper goodbye. So we will not be able to talk for a good long while, if ever. I say if ever because when things finally allow communication to occur, I don't even know if I'll still be considered. I don't even know if I'll even be important in their life anymore. Like maybe they'll have moved on from me. Which if they do, maybe that's for the better. I don't think I will have, because I know how I am, and I don't think I will have. But I have got contact, and I have been told not to reach out. So at least not for a very, very long time, until the time is right. And I don't even know if when we'd finally be allowed to, if by then, I don't even know if she would want to be my friend anymore, or my best friend. After all of this, I can't say I blame her if she wouldn't want to be. That said, always gonna hope, but I am not at liberty to reach out and make contact in order to not cause any sort of trouble. I don't know if she listens to these. I knew she did. I don't know if she still does. But I don't know. If she does, I don't know. Maybe I was gonna say maybe she shouldn't, just to get me out of her life, but I can't say that. I mean, I don't know. The most I can say is we're not communicating, at least through these. So I would hope these are fine, since they're just me talking about my day and what's going on. Yeah, I honestly don't know if this violates the no communication thing. If she is listening to these, I don't know. I wish I could know, but I know if she reaches out, I am not supposed to respond, which breaks my heart into a million pieces. It breaks it so much. But I don't even know. I'm hoping that when the time finally is right, that I will still be considered her friend. I would say her best friend, but who knows if I'll still be up that high. I know I told her she'd always be my best friend, and I don't intend to ever let that change, no matter what. But I hope when the time is right, we'll be able to reconnect. But I certainly will not be reaching out or responding just to avoid any trouble and not cause any problems. I don't know. That's why I'm half torn on if I hope she listens to these, because part of me is, maybe she shouldn't. Maybe she should just forget I existed. But if the other part of me is like, I hope she listens. That way, she'll always know what's going on. Maybe she won't forget about me. I'm sorry. That's pathetic and sad. What can I say? When someone's meant everything to you for the past however many years of your life, it hurts to not be able to talk to them. And if you do, you could get into severe trouble. So, he's just hoping when the time is right, if things are allowed by then, that we can maybe reconnect. But I certainly will not be. I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself. I don't know. What can I say? I miss my friend. And it sucks that I have to. That we are no longer able to talk. It sucks bad. Anyway, so yeah, after doing that, sorry, this is not a happy ramble, and none of these are happy topics. I had severe shaking and stomach cramps out of fear that more trouble would happen for many hours. I didn't think I'd be able to sleep. I was also I'm worried about her as well. I don't know. What can I say? I'm just worried about my friend. If we're even still that, which I hope we are. But, like I said, no contact. No contact. But I mean, those went away eventually. In other news, when my mom came home for lunch today, she told me she thought I would be dead. Just quite the conversation starter. She thought my depression would have taken over and then I maybe wouldn't be breathing. Not gonna lie, the depression has been really, really, really bad today. Especially considering what I said I had to do last night. But there wasn't any other option. In order to avoid any more trouble for anyone, it had to happen. There wasn't another option, unfortunately. But yeah, if if by chance she is listening, I don't know, like I said, I'm half torn one way, half torn the other, but I don't know, I guess I won't lie and say that, I'm not happy about that, but also, unfortunately, no contact, and I hope I hope this isn't viewed as me trying to contact. This is just me making a daily journal to help me through these things, because when you don't see your therapist for a while and you don't have anyone you can lean on or trust anymore, and this is all I've got, unfortunately. Let's see, we're at about almost 11 minutes. I just want to say, you know what? We're gonna try and be. We're gonna try and be positive. We're gonna do. And I hope if anybody's listening to these with me and make it this far, I'm gonna hope that you do this with me. We're gonna do a little grounding mental health exercise that I learned from my therapist. So the way it works, you have your five senses, and so you pick a sense and you do 5 things. So 5 things I can see. I can see my phone. I can see all of my plushies that are across the room from me. I can see my TV that's turned on. I can see the fan that is spinning around and around forever and ever, and I can see, let's see, what else can I see? I can see my collection on my shelf to my left. So that's 5 things that I can see. And you can do them in any order. Just once you do the 5, now you go to 4 and you change senses. So 4 things that I can, let's do touch. 4 things I can touch. So once again, I can touch my phone. I can feel the case. I can feel the pillow that's to my right. Unfortunately can't feel Sharky because he's upstairs, but let's see, that's 2 things. I can feel the blankets on my left, and I can feel my controller that's slightly more in front of me. So that's 4 things that I can touch. 3 things that I hear. I hear my fan. I heard my stomach just make a little noise. And then I can unfortunately hear my shaky, not great, not very well composed voice. Now then, 2 things that I can smell. This is really weird, but it'll have to do. Let me see. Okay, I reached over and I can smell my deodorant, and I can smell scum I have sitting nearby that I might chew some just to help calm myself down. And then finally, one thing I can taste. I don't know how to describe it, but I've just had this awful taste in my mouth all day. So yeah, once again, you can do any sense you would like. It can be in any order. Just do, the amount decreases as you go. But yeah, I hope whoever's out there, if anyone, maybe did that along with me, if they watched this far. Still trying to decide if I want to put these up on Spotify. I'm trying to figure out if that would get, if anyone would actually listen to them, since I'm getting, a couple views here and there on YouTube here, but, I don't know. I'd say if there was a demand for it, but I doubt I'm gonna get, a physical request for it or anything. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I want to say one more time, I miss my best friend, but unfortunately, I had to do what I was told. And there was not a better option. And let me rephrase. I don't think there wasn't a better option. There was no other option. That was my only option to avoid any more trouble from either side. And I hope that, I don't know. I hope that one day we can reconnect. But yeah, as always, thank you all for listening. If you've made it this far, hope you have a good rest of your day, good rest of your afternoon, good rest of your night. I love you all. I'll be back tomorrow with another ramble, maybe with gameplay of something. I don't know yet. Still debating. Still pondering. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, once again, I love you all. If you liked it, leave feedback in the comments. I will be back tomorrow. Until then, have a good night and see ya.